video, we are going to be determining how valuable my record collection is. In a previous video, I said if this video gets enough support, I'll catalog my entire record collection and see how valuable it actually is. Now, the video I posted it yesterday, it already has 500 views, and so that's enough support for me. And so here we go. I have my laptop open. I'm opening up eBay for reference. And all of these are used. And so I'm going to search up the records used and see how much they go for on eBay. And then I'll see how much it's all worth. eBay. And I'm going to search up a Google document to then calculate it. Or so then I can keep track of the calculations. And it's really cold in my room. That's just how it is. Alright. Let's start with the first Great Songs of Christmas album by Columbia Records. Let's start with that one. Alright. We gotta find the exact same one I have. It's $1. So 1. Now, next, this is going to take forever. We got another Great Songs of Christmas album. This one being number 7. First one I showed was number 1. This one's, like I said, number 7. And oops, shoot. $8. There we go, $8. So far, my collection is worth $9. All right, Great Songs of Christmas album 9 is next. So how much is that? $7. All right, next is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." How did I spell it that wrong? This record, and I don't see one initially. There it is. Wow, $20. All right, the next one is Your Favorite Christmas Music, Volume 6 by Firestone. Oh, this one. This is volume 6. $12. Got Queen song stuck in my head. Alright. I did not feel like going through all of this. We'll do that at the end if I feel like doing it. So we're going to skip to the other records that I'd actually want to go through and see. First up, we got Tommy Rose Greatest Hits. $14. I'm not going through the story of each record. But it's like some records I have, I'll never listen to. This next one is Merle Haggard, Okie from Muskie. Which is, what was it? $7. Next, Fat Boys. Don't ask why I have this, because, simple, my dad gave it to me for shits and giggles. I'll have to listen to these because they sound kind of funny. Also, barcode on it, meaning that it was got sometime recently. I don't know. When barcode started to... Okay, that one goes for $8. But it's like I have very few records in my collection that actually have barcodes, and that's because they're very old. Most of my records are actually from the 1960s and... yeah, 1960s and 50s, really. And so, yeah, alright. South Pacific. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to find this. Let's see. Finding South Pacific record. I don't know what to call this South Pacific record that I have. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm streaming this on my phone, I'd use my phone to Google it. Huh. Can't. It's this vinyl. Selections from Rogers and Hammerstein's South Pacific. I'll search up that. I am not able to find it on here for some reason. It's not showing up. I'm just gonna put $12 because that's what one of them comes up with, because I literally cannot find this on eBay. Alright. Frank Sinatra's Greatest Hits. Not the same one. I can't find it, and so I'm just gonna go $13 on it, because that's what the other listings for the other ones are. So next is Inkspot's Greatest Volume 2. They did so many greatest hits albums. Let's see. These past few ones I have not been able to find. I'm just gonna put down $8 and say that. Alright, next is one of the few new records in my collection. So I'm gonna search it up and then I'm gonna tell you what it is. I think I spelled that wrong. Okay, I can't find any listings for it on eBay. These two records right here. Behrens and Gruel Unthawed and Dive Bar Dinner, and I got it because I like Charlie Behrens as a comedian. I expected it to be kind of like the Bob Newhart album that I have, which I got later than the Charlie Behrens ones, actually. But I expected it to be like a comedy show on vinyl, but I was wrong. It's actual music. And so, because I got it new each for $30, I'm going to say $20 because... Now, let's say $25 each. Because they are in a pretty good condition, and I got them new. Alright, next we got... Okay, this one I know I'll be able to find. Because it's Thriller. Thriller Night. Also, it has a barcode. This, I got in an antique store. And it's in a really good condition for a record at an antique store for $15. But it also has barcode, so it must have been new. Or something relatively new. Oh, funny. The Behrens and Gruel ones don't have... Oh, one has a barcode, the other doesn't. So, Michael Jackson's Thriller. I got it for $15 in the antique store, so I already know that it's going to go for around $15. And yes, I know you can get it for $20 at Walmart. Alright, next, Saturday Night Fever by... Oh, no, not that yet. Got it wrong. Got confused. Alright, the two Judy Garland records. I'm gonna go $15 each because that's what I think I got them for. I'm having to do a lot of guessing because a lot of these records are really hard to find. Alright, Bee Gees, Rare, Precious, and Beautiful. Now we're starting to get into the records that are going to be pretty easy to find. Okay, $7. The first result was this, but in a different color, pink, and it was like $500, and I'm like, you tell me I have a record that is worth $500, but then I scrolled down and it was like, can't be. Bee Gees, Best of Bee Gees, from the pre-disco era. $12. Trafalgar. I don't know how to pronounce that. Probably pronounced it wrong. $6. Actually, no. What was it? Yeah, $6. It says like $5.99 or something like that. I'm gonna round it to $6. All right, now we're on Saturday Night Fever. This goes for 10 to 15 bucks. I'm gonna say 12 then. But this I actually got for, I think, $8 at an antique store. There was another one of it in a much worse condition for like $2 or something. Also, I'm starting to grow sideburns. I've noticed that. Took long enough. Bee Gees' Greatest. Next. Holy crap. Tell me, this listing has it at 36, this one has it at 20. So I'm gonna go like, I'm gonna say 20. Alright, next is the final Bee Gees album before we get into my Elvis albums. You wonder how many of my Elvis albums I've actually listened to? 0. Alright, Bee Gees' Spirits Having Flown. Most of my Bee Gees albums I got at the same time, actually. It's like, this and the 2 ones I showed before that, I got, well, it was the same weekend, not the same day. I got the 2 before this, I got the same day, but this one I got a day later at a garage sale. Because I went antique shopping to every single antique store in St. Cloud, pretty much. Name an antique store in St. Cloud, I've probably been there. And yes, I did go all the way down to St. Cloud just for, oh, this goes for 18 bucks. I did go all the way down to St. Cloud just for records, pretty much. Alright, next we're getting into my Elvis ones. Alright. First of all, Our Memories of Elvis. So I gotta look that up. $8. Then Elvis Pure Gold. $12. Elvis Sings Flaming Star. $10. Elvis Christmas album. This one, and so I gotta find the exact same one, properly calculate its value, and so $15. Calculating the value of these, by the way, not what I actually paid for them, because I may be able to remember where I got them and when I got them, but not how much they were. And then Welcome to My World. I noticed that up until recently, $15. A lot of these are like $15. But like, I've noticed that a lot of or like, up until recently, I actually noticed that I preferred records as opposed to music. Like, I was more into the records than the music. Now it's the other way around. I'm more into the music than the records. Elvis soundtrack from his CBS, is NBC. Is that right? NBC, yeah. My hands are cold because my room is cold. Alright, I cannot find it on eBay. So I'm going to put it down as $15 and call it good. Now this next one, I looked it up. It's $11, but I'll double check it. I looked it up not long after I got it because I got it for 50 cents at a store, and then I looked it up on eBay and it was like $10.40 something. The Great Benny Goodman. Oops. Which, if you haven't heard, it's dropped in price. That's $5. Still got a sweet deal though. Instead of paying, I got $4.50 off then. It's like, if you don't know who Benny Goodman is, he was an incredible saxophone player. Alright, these next ones are new. And they varied in price. And the next two ones are new. And I got one at Walmart, the other at Target. Now I know how much I got it for, and it seems that on eBay it's actually worth 30 bucks. Which, looking at the quality of it, that means that I'm actually going to increase the price. Actually, no, 25 bucks for those. Never mind. Those are the Charlie Brown's ones. So, 30 bucks and 26 respectively. And they are Queen's Greatest Hits number 1 and 2. And I also just thought of this. There we go. All of this can go back here. I'm going to put my records back in here. Alright, next we got Bing Crosby. This one. Join Bing Crosby and sing along. That goes for 10 bucks. And then Crosby Classics, Bing Crosby. This one. Not showing up. Holy crap, why is this Christmas album listed on eBay as $57.75? I could get that at Walmart for no more than 20 bucks. I've seen it there at Walmart for no more than 20 bucks. But right below it is the record I have at 10 bucks. Nope. I don't think I've seen his Christmas album at Walmart. I think I saw Frank Sinatra. It was one of the two. I get them mixed up. Alright. Live and Let Die. James Bond. $10. Then the Bob Newhart album. Can't find, oh, there we go, $9 for the one that I have. Alright, The Motels, Little Robbers. $9. Well, it's $9.25, but $9 I'm just gonna say. Round it to the nearest zero. Motels all for one. Yeah. It's $9. Alright, next. The next 5 records I got from my friend's mom. She was selling records that I think her mom had or something. And whoever it was had great taste in music, because I got this Journey's Escape. I'm gonna go, it's $15. And then my only 2 Prince albums, Prince Dirty Mind and his self-titled album. Also, these records smell like hand lotion. The ones that I got from my friend's mom. They look, or they smell like hand lotion for some reason. Also, I have records from Minnesota, like Minnesota artists. Prince is not with them because, A, my Minnesota records are from rural Minnesota, aka what I consider real Minnesota. Because I don't, like, the Twin Cities are so different from the rest of Minnesota that it's not really Minnesota. And Prince is a household name, and he's from around the Twin Cities. Anyway, Dirty Mind goes for $18. We'll get to my Minnesota records after we get through everything else. And so Prince's self-titled album. $12. Keep in mind, my friend's mom is selling all these records for $5. Alright, now I'm gonna put all these back. Oh, shoot. I would quote Bon Jovi that we're halfway there, but we aren't. Actually, no, we are about halfway there through the LPs. But I don't have a Bon Jovi album either, so... Come on, get in there. Get in. I don't want to wreck the record, but there we go, it's in. Alright, next is Elton John. The only Elton John album I have. Empty Sky. I don't know. I knew it folded open. Empty Sky. Shows up here for $35, but that's a UK import. $10. Next is Gordon Lightfoot and the final album that I got from my friend's mom. $10. Now, what is next? Kenny Rogers. My 2 Kenny Rogers albums. And then... what's the... what? What the heck? How did that get messed up? I accidentally put these records in the wrong spot of my collection. So I'm gonna fix that. I have them organized and sorted by in order of when I got them. So anyway, we'll get to these later. I just noticed them now. So that's why I'm doing it now. Alright. Kenny Rogers' greatest hits. Remember, we gotta find the exact one that I have. $13. Okay, this one. Alright, Kenny Rogers, 10 Years of Gold. Messed up. $8. And then Nat King Cole. It's a double LP set of his greatest hits. I'm gonna say $10. $6. Alright, now we're into my Andy Williams records, which I have a lot of. So, first Andy Williams record, Honey. Let's see how much that is. $12. Then that's still messed up with the organized. Oh no, never mind. It isn't. I thought it was. Happy Heart. Goes for $11, but I've seen it go for $1 at many antique stores and thrift stores. And next after Happy Heart is Moon River and Other Great Movie Themes. $10. After that, we got Love Theme from The Godfather. Oops. Why is that listing at $200? I know it's not $200. 15. It's $15. Yeah, eBay is full of a lot of scams. I saw, I think it was I can't remember, I think it was a sealed version of Super Mario Brothers for the NES on eBay for $1 million. Either it was a scam or someone was just trolling. I'm hoping it was just someone trolling. Alright, my favorite Andy Williams album, The Canadian Sunset. $11. Now, what's next? The Shadow of Your Smile. $7. Now, Call Me Irresponsible and other movie themes. I spelled that wrong, but hopefully it knows what I'm talking about, and it does. Okay, so that's actually the cheapest Andy Williams vinyl on eBay. $4. Next, Lonely Street. And that goes for $5. Andy and Company. That goes for $5. The Andy Williams Christmas album is next. Probably my favorite Christmas album, I'd say. Wow, why is that going for so much? I got it for $2. Are you kidding me? Why is that going for so much? You're telling me I have a $20 Andy Williams album? I paid $2 for this. Now I know what the most desired Christmas Andy Williams album is. I paid $2 for it. Well, actually, no, I got it for free. But it was listed as $2. It's a long story, and said I'm not really getting into the story of the vinyl this video. The Wonderful World of Andy Williams. $11. Next is You've Got a Friend. $12. Love Story. $5. This one, I remember I got it off eBay for $10. I don't know if it's changed or not. The Wonderful World of Music. It's showing up The Wonderful World of Andy Williams. It's the Wonderful World of Music. Sound of Music. An idiot. Let's go $9 with that listing. I still didn't expect an Andy Williams album to be worth $20. Alright, Andy Williams Best. $5. Merry Christmas, Andy Williams. Again, why is that listing so expensive? $9, I'm gonna say. You know, a record store in my hometown, I'd only been there twice. Third time I went, mentioned that I'm looking for Andy Williams albums, and the guy behind the front counter pulled some up, and he explained that, like, he knows that he didn't even know my name, but yet he knew that sometimes I would come in looking for Andy Williams vinyl, and so he would, whenever Andy Williams vinyl would come in to the store, he would set them aside for me. And it's like all of the ones that he set aside were already ones that I already have. But it's just the fact that he went the extra mile and did that, I've really appreciated. And stores like that really are awesome. And employees like that. Alright, next is Days of Wine and Roses. That goes for $3, making that the cheapest one. Alright, Andy Williams' newest hits. That one goes for $5. I'm just rounding them up, it's not exact. Because, like, what's a few cents gonna make? Actually, maybe I should be doing it exact, because a few cents difference could make a lot over time, especially with how much records I have. Alright, Andy Williams' Greatest Hits. There we go. Let's see. That goes for $4. Alright, now it's time to put these back and move on to the next row of records. which are still Andy Williams. I'm not kidding. Alright, next is Warm and Willing. Warm and Willing. I am not warm. It's like the third time I've complained about the heat in my room, or cold in my room. Whoever built, my room's an addition. Whoever built the addition, Warm and Willing goes for $5. Whoever built the addition did a pretty bad job on everything except for the carpet. Like, my room right now doesn't have carpet. I tore it out. But, like, it was done really well. It was right up to the wall, no need for baseboard. And everything else was done horribly. The sheetrock, the insulation, the ventilation, I don't know what it would be called, but, like, in the spring, when the snow melts on my roof, my doorway will leak. And we kind of got off topic there. How did I even get there? Yeah, talking about the cold, that's right. Alright, the other side of me. $3. Get together with shoot. That goes for $4. Something kind of funny about it though is that when I got it, I thought this was like some plastic covering over it that you could take off, and so I kind of took it off here, and that was caused by me because I was an idiot. Alright, this is the Columbia Records Club exclusive one. All I have to do is search up Andy. Oop. There we go, $10. Had to do a little bit of searching, but that one goes for $10. Then Dear Heart. That one goes for $12. This next one goes for $8. So next one is In the Arms of Love. That one goes for $6. Solitaire. $3. Greatest Hits Volume 2. $3. You Lay So Easy on My Mind. $4. Also, there's something weird I noticed with my copy of this, is that it says side 1 and side 2, but on here, it seems that they're printed wrong, because it says the first song on side 1 should be I Honestly Love You, but instead of it's You Lay So Easy on My Mind. And for side 2, it's supposed to be You Lay So Easy on My Mind, and it's actually another Lonely Song, so I don't know. Raked it on the side of my record stand, but that was the edge of the record, so it's fine. The Andy Williams Show. $4. Then The Village of St. Bernadette. $4. Christmas with Andy Williams and the Williams Brothers. My version is not sealed, so I can't use that for reference. I'm gonna say it's worth $10. Not 20, 10. Then Danny Boy. $7. Alright, this one, definitely not going to be able to find online. It's like a bootleg version. And so I'm just going to mark it as adult, because that's what I paid for it. And we have also officially passed the 1 hour mark. Next is The Impossible Dream. And then I should also plug my laptop in because it's getting low on battery. $7 for The Impossible Dream. $5 for that. And then To You, Sweetheart, Aloha. $5. Then Million Seller Songs. That goes for $8. And then Andy Williams' self-titled album. I'm gonna go say it's $3. Alright, we are done with my regular LPs. That took an hour. Oh my god. And so next, we are doing the Minnesota records, if I can find it online. $3 for Johnny Home Lightning Bar Blues. And the next one, brought to you from Polk County, Minnesota. It's not where I live, but this is where, like, the guys were from. They were from Polk and Clearwater County. And so Johnny Home, I know less about. I think he's from the Twin Cities. He's still alive, and actually, he's going to come to perform in the town that I live in currently next summer. And I'm going to ask him if he could sign this for me. So it's actually pretty cool. This one I have not been able to find an eBay listing of. Stardust Playboys. Yeah, I can't find a listing for it, but I paid $1 for it. This record is a reminder that something can be rare and not valuable. Because that is rare. I've only been able to find it around northern Minnesota, and I have 2 copies. So I'm actually going to put down another $1. It's $1 each for both copy. Anyway, let's do the math. It's going to take a while. This is the math for all the LPs in my collection. Oh great, I'm going to have to do it manually. But I think I can actually do a cheat. we're gonna be here for a while. Just trying to do the math. We're gonna be here for a while, I know it. I should have done this before. Add plus signs in between. Not even sure if it's gonna work, so I'll actually see before I continue doing it. Yeah, that'll actually work. So let's continue. Note to self when we do the 45s and the boxes to do this method next time. Been hunched over like this for over an hour, so my back is starting to hurt. Oh, please tell me my Okay, there we go. Why was that doing that? I have no clue. I was worried my shift button was broken. Or broken. Alright, that took well over an hour. But, according to my calculations, my entire collection of LPs is worth $827. I didn't pay that much for it, I know that for sure. But it's worth $827. I maybe paid $200 total for $200 to $300 total for everything of the LPs. Now, I'm going to take a break. I'm gonna flip the camera, take a couple minute break, stand up for a bit, and I don't know, click off the live. Actually, nobody's watching this live stream right now, so if you're watching it afterwards, thank you for watching it. But I will be off camera for a few minutes, so you can just skip ahead or have it autoplay while you do something else too. I see you there, one person. Thank you for waiting until I got back. Anywho, I left. So, where were we? Calculating records. Now we're gonna move on to the box sets that I have sitting right here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 box sets. Before we move on to the box sets, let's actually calculate this special boy. It's probably going to be hard to find this. I'll try, and if not, I'll just put down $15, because that's around the price today. No, I can't remember if I paid 15 or $30 for it. Now, this isn't an LP. I have it separated from the rest of my records for a very special reason. It's because of the fact that it is a 16 RPM record. Now, what does that mean? Well, typical LP spins at 33 1/3 RPM. A 16 RPM record spins at 16 2/3, which is exactly half of 33 1/3. As you can see, there's a bunch of songs on here. They don't even produce record players that can play these anymore, and when I got this, I got it for like 15 or 30 bucks, as I said, off Etsy. But when I got it, your average 16 RPM record would actually cost around $60 to $100. And last I checked, they go for pretty cheap now. So I'm gonna search it up actually. That one goes for $4,000. That's not the one that I have, though. That one goes for 1,800 bucks. You tell me. These are mainly 16 records, though. 50 bucks. The Holy Bible. The entire Holy Bible on vinyl. I did not know that was a thing, but it's on 16 RPM. But, like, yeah, 16 RPM records are pretty expensive and rare. I'm just gonna put $25 down for this because I cannot find it. Alright, now we're actually going to calculate the box sets. I have a bunch of stuff sitting in my box sets. So, first we got Greatest Music from Broadway. Can't find it, so I'm just going to say 10 bucks. You know what, I doubt I'm going to be able to find the vinyl for any of the other box sets. So I'm just going to go, say, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5. So, 10, 10, 5, oh, 5. 5. That's right. This next one is the Bo Burnham Vinyl Deluxe Set. I just am completely skipping over the vinyl that I just put down as 1010 555. Bo Burnham Inside Deluxe Vinyl. I paid $50 for it on eBay, and it was sealed. So let's see how much it goes for opened. $30. Actually, no, that didn't show the box. I have the box, so I'm gonna say $40 actually. And then hits from the 50s. I'm gonna go $15 on that. All right, let's calculate that for the box sets. All right, my box sets would be worth $90. And then my 45s, and then we're done. That's everything. Meaning, by the time I get this done, it'd be like an hour and a half. All right. I am pretty much ready for this to be done, but I'm actually going to go through it, and these two, I'm just going to tell you right now, are $4 total. I'm not even going to bother looking through them. They're 3 Christmas ones and a random one, so let's just say $4 total, $1 each. So that's $4, $1 each. And these would be $1 each too. They are 45s of the Stardust Playboys that I have. I got the 45s first. So they would be $1 each. And then these would be, I'm gonna say $2 each. And then these, I'm gonna say two. Let's see. So there's 5 here. I'm gonna say 2 of them are worth $5, and then the other 3 I'm gonna say are worth. Because I'm too lazy to look these up. I'm ready to be done. I'm gonna say final third 2 plus 2 plus 2. Oops. And then those 45s. Oh yeah, that's right, I have these. Oh, shoot. These 6, I'm gonna say, are $3. And then Def Leppard, Aerospace. These I'm gonna say are worth $2 total. They're 2. And then Def Leppard, Aerospace, and Michael Jackson, I'm going to say are probably worth $10 each. Now let's go 8 for the Def Leppard, 10 for the Michael Jackson, and let's actually go 7 for Def Leppard and Aerosmith. We're done with all of my records, and I'm not including the 78 RPM ones. And I'm not including the CDs. But if you're curious how much my CD collection costs, $60. There you go, $60 for my CD collection. I remember it off the top of my head because I have very little CDs. And cassettes, I'm going to tell you $30. One was 15, the rest total was probably 30. I only bought one cassette ever. So it's probably going to stay that way. Anyway, let's do the math of how much my 45s would be worth. $58. And now, 827 plus 25 plus 90 plus 58 equals exactly $1,000. What am I going to do with that information? I don't know. I definitely did not pay $1,000 for all of my record collection. I'm just saying that's how much they would go for on eBay. Anyway, I'm ready to be done with this live stream. I don't stream for very long when I do. Usually don't go more than an hour, and so I'm ready to leave. It's been an hour and a half. Nobody watched this live. I didn't expect anybody to, but I thought, you know what, it's an analytics thing, might as well do it live to bore people out. So, yeah. My record collection is worth $1,000 total. Do what you must with that information. And I'm cold, and so I'm going to cover up in blankets.